Welcome, guys. My name is Mustafa Khanbhai. I'm Chief Revenue Officer at Avasam and heading up our growth. I'm joined today by Matt Franklin, who heads up our trading and supplier partnerships, and our guest speaker, Zoe Zhang from SaleYee. SaleYee is one of the larger dropshipping providers in the UK, accessing the Chinese e-wholesale marketplace with over 16 UK distribution centers, and enables our sellers to be able to dropship products across homewares, fitness, garden, and hobbies and interests as well. And we've got some of those great products today that we've managed to be able to get some really competitive pricing to help you sell for peak season and up into Christmas. Before I kick off and get into the detail, just wanted to go through the format for today and some of the housekeeping points. We've got a presentation to go through, which is going to have some of the product features, details, some really awesome videos as well, showcasing the features of the products. And we'll be diving into pricing and then how best to promote these products on your sites also. We'll have a Q&A at the end, so feel free to put any questions into the chat menu that you may see on the webinar. We'll pick them up if they're related to the products during the session, and some of them we may save at the end as well. We've got a poll that we'll be running also. A copy of the presentation and the video will be made available afterwards. So if you do miss any points or if you need anything, don't worry, it will be shared through and you'll be able to reference it then. Good stuff. Excellent. I am going to kick off then. So a little bit of background about me. As I mentioned, I head up marketplace growth. My background was I used to be at Uber and heading up their business in the UK. And I've been with Avasam for over 2 years now. We are joined by the lovely Zoe Zhang. So Zoe, do you want to introduce yourself to our viewers and our audience today?
Oh, thank you, Mustafa. Hello, everyone. I'm Zoe. I'm responsible for SaleYee's overseas business development. And I've been working for supply chain management and e-commerce for over 14 years. And thank you very much for the invitation to join this webinar.
Lovely to have you with us today, Zoe, and we're really excited about this partnership and all the great products this gives our seller community access to.
Yeah, we are also very excited with this strategic partnership with Avasam.
Great stuff. Matt, welcome again. You're a avid webinar from our last series. For those of you who
thanks for inviting me back.
Great. That's for those new audience that we have.
You're not a step.
So yeah, I've got the task of dealing with the suppliers and bringing the best possible products on, and negotiating the discounts, as we can see on the site at the moment. They're growing in the numbers of discounted products we've got on, and the brands that we're bringing on board as well, which is absolutely fantastic. And then really coming up with the ideas in terms of the campaigns to make the sellers see what's possible, and come up with the stories behind the products, fit for the calendar and fit for the seasonality. So we're right in the thick of Black Friday, hence the black Christmas tree trimmed up with Avasam colours. So yeah, it's exciting times. Exciting to have SaleYee and Zoe on board.
Great. And I think you've had a really couple of excellent weeks, Matt, whereby really getting close to our suppliers and getting close to our discounted products. And it's being able to put that into the power of online retailers and professional sellers to help them maximize Black Friday. The large platforms and the large multiples shouldn't get all of the joy of the seasonal peak. So it'll be great to see how they can benefit.
Yeah.
Great. Before we kick off into the products, just wanted to give a little, for those of the view that are new to the webinar and new to Avasam, just wanted to give a little bit of background about Avasam as a platform. So we are the UK's only multi-channel dropshipping marketplace. We enable we connect product suppliers with professional online sellers and online retailers, and we facilitate what we call stockless retail fulfillment. Others of you may know it as dropshipping. Basically, it means sellers can access stock, great products, great inventory without having to tie up capital into the stock, without having to take inventory of the stock into their warehouses. And our supply base can access a network of different sellers on web stores and marketplaces. It makes the whole process a lot more efficient. means that competitive prices can be put straight into the hands of the sellers and back to be able to offer some really good pricing for their end consumers. Our platform's fully automated. So from suppliers listing their products onto the platform to sellers being able to source them, and on some storefronts being able to list them into their storefronts with one-click listing, to the order being processed through, returns, any customer support issues, all of that's managed within the platform to make it super, super easy for you so that our seller community can focus on marketing those products to their base and making sure you can get that traffic and that volume going through. So we take care of everything in the background. We've been working closely with our sellers and suppliers, as we mentioned, to activate early stage seller accounts. And a lot of new sellers come onto our platform who are looking to set up their online store and business. And this is a great dropshipping can be a great opportunity to do that, because you may not know which product, may not be sure which product you want to focus on or which particular areas until you've tested them through. And it's a great opportunity to test those products without tying up capital or risking stock. And then for online retailers who already have a great presence, a great base, a lot of traffic coming through, this is a really good opportunity to be able to expand your inventory, expand your basket size and your ability to convert sellers with new product lines or adjacent product lines that might be relevant to products that you're already selling. So that's a little bit about background about Avasam. And there's more information on our website, and our customer support team always ready to sort of help and answer any questions. And today's session, really, what makes it really important, really critical in the current time is that for those of you who do source products yourselves, who do maybe source from China or from abroad, or even locally with some of the local logistic challenge we've been having, the supply chain is under immense pressure. From container costs from China and Asia doubling. They used to be about $10,000 earlier in the year. They're now over $20,000. But also trying to get container volumes secured and getting that stock into the UK is challenging. Once it's in the UK, as everybody knows, we see it in the groceries, a lot of shelves empty. That last mile delivery, truck drivers are under a lot of pressure as well. And that's why we feel drop shipping there's no better time for drop shipping or to really explore this as an option, because it can make sure that you have that inventory in stock. You can maintain that inventory to your customer base as well, and make sure you can keep sourcing innovative products and what's top trending without having to worry with some of the issues that are being felt across that supply chain. And especially when it's coming up to the seasonal peak, this is the time to sort of get ready. So for Black Fridays, as Matt mentioned, and also for Christmas offers that are coming through. And before we go into the specific products, Zoe, I'd love to hear from yourself, because your company and SaleYee are in the thick of that. You are one of the largest agents bringing products in from China, and you must be feeling the real challenges live. And it would be great to sort of hear about how you've mitigated some of those challenges to be able to make sure sellers in the UK market and in all of the markets that you operate in continue to be able to have good reliable products and that reliability in stock inventory.
Yes, yeah, I think the whole retail industries have been severely impacted since the outbreak of COVID-19 and Brexit. As we know, how to make the supply chain work smoothly from the product planning, manufacturing, international shipping in and outbound to the last mile delivery is SaleYee's key factors of our success. And thanks to our e-commerce experience of decade long, we know the needs and the pains of our online sellers, and we provide solutions through big data applications like extensive market research and strict quality control, as well as our local warehouses with total area of over 630,000 square meters in the United States, UK, France, Germany, and Czech Republic. Meanwhile, we monitor both cost and efficiency all the time that enable us to provide high quality products, high trending quality products with reasonable price, plus fast and free delivery service to our sellers. That's
really good to hear. And I think the scale that you operate at and those efficiencies that you've been able to deliver. And what we're really excited about is how we can then pass those efficiencies onto our seller base, because they don't need to have the logistics network, that supply network, or that sourcing network to bring that products into it. And they can really rely on where your industry expertise is. And I know you've been working really closely with Matt to onboard those products over the last couple of weeks onto the platform. And I think we've got over 1,500 products now listed across key trending categories. And we're going to be going into some of those specific products today to get a closer look at what you found trending. So being able to leaning into that data and that insight that you have and that specialism in sourcing, and being able to provide that to sellers to be able to utilize that both on their marketplace storefront or on their direct storefront, I think is really super powerful. And we're really, really excited to see how our sellers can benefit. And also, drop shipping is still an emerging and a nascent concept, and the e-commerce landscape, as you mentioned, is changing so rapidly. I'd love to hear a little bit from yourself in terms of what you think could be one of the key drivers going into peak this year and into 2022 to sort of help our sellers maximize their sales potential from some of the insight that you've seen from other areas.
Yeah, since more and more retailers realize the importance of going online, and while the consumers are focused more on the shopping experience, and that lead to more sellers to look for to start drop shipping mode for local shipping with fast delivery. So how to help them to sell easily and earned globally is our mission. And SaleYee serves to provide low costs of logistics, sufficient inventory, and overseas warehousing. Our partnership with Avasam enable more online sellers to use Avasam's trusted automation, multi-channel integrations for product sourcing from SaleYee. Considering the key to e-commerce success, we offer over 30,000 top-selling products globally, including over 1,000 SKUs in the UK, most of which are selected hot sellers on Amazon, eBay, Wish, Shopify, and etc. Now our wide range of product categories are available for Avasam users in the UK to easily set up their dropshipping business and expand into more profitable niches.
Fantastic. And I think we've got some questions and comments back from some of our audience here. So Ryan has sort of seen the Christmas tree and already listed that to his site, which is great news. And Deepak had a question here in terms of can these products be added to eBay and Amazon? I think that's a great point you mentioned, is that the platform and the Avasam integration is something that you can lean onto, because that makes it super easy for sellers to be able to list them very easily onto these sites. So these products that we'll be focusing will be saleable on marketplace selling as well, because I know some products which are branded, brands themselves represent themselves on these marketplace storefronts, whereas these products, because a lot of them are own branded in that way or unique in how you source them, they are open to be able to sell across marketplaces, which make them very attractive. So I think those trends that you mentioned there really lean into that, and it'll be sellers to utilize all the tools at their disposal to be able to maximize the trends that we're sort of seeing. Great stuff. Excellent. I will now hand it over to yourselves to be able, I'm just getting to the slides. And just going into some of the main reasons that we've got on the partnership there we spoke about as well, and then going straight into the live ones of those, which are those unique products we've got. So as I mentioned, we've got over 1,000 SKUs already listed. Got some of the key filtering criteria that we've been applying in, because it can seem a bit overwhelming as you hit the product catalog. So where do I start? So a lot of that work has been done for you, for our sellers in the last couple of weeks. So a lot of the SaleYee products are strong margin potential, so over 20% margin potential that's coming through, deep inventory, free UK shipping, as you mentioned.
Highlighted in bold.
Yeah, that's a big factor. And that really helps, because sometimes that can obfuscate what the price is and the price of the product. Knowing that that's factored in means that our sellers can confidently sell that, go out with a really clear messaging to their customer as well. 3 to 5 day delivery, which which helps work with a lot of the SLAs that other marketplaces have. Really, really good returns policy if there is any issue there, so you can be confident if there's any issues coming through. And the 60-day faulty items. So these are reliable, strong products, but if anything does go wrong, you can use the platform to work that through. And all of the great features of the Avasam platform, so the end-to-end automation, real-time inventory syncing, and the multi-channel selling that comes into play. So that's what we'll be really focusing on. And our support team will be more than happy to lean in and have any questions on that. Okay, so I'm going to now hand it over to you guys to start kicking us off with the key. We've got 5 products, I think, to go through. And we're starting off with the Treadmill. Yeah,
Treadmill. Yeah, so out of the thousands of products that we've got available, why have we selected a Treadmill?
Wow, Matt, we are so proud to bring to Avasam with exciting and innovative products. We have listed 5 treadmills with Avasam, and they range from £174 to £422. With free delivery in the UK. As it's getting cold and more people prefer indoor workouts to outdoor, especially in the adverse weather. The British weather. Therefore, we highly recommend sellers to take advantage of this great opportunity to sell indoor fitness equipment. And this 2-in-1 foldable treadmill is our top seller since it's been listed. And this particular product we are highlighting has a space-saving message, and it's easy for our customers to store away when it's not using. And also it's suitable for many customers of all age because it's 2-in-1, perfect combination of a treadmill and a walking machine. So
for someone my size, it's great for walking, and I might even put the dog on there as well. And someone like Irene, and Octavian, who's been testing these products out for us, they're obviously jogging and running on this. And I guess from a why source now on the slide, space saving especially, because the last thing you want is another almost like a clothes dryer in the room or in the living room. But actually, from a seasonal point of view, I've put a quick chart on there in terms of Amazon seasonality, and you can clearly see that this is the season to get in front of the sellers and promote in front of the customers and promote this type of product. Fitness is obviously there's 2 angles here. There's the angle for customers wanting to lose weight before Christmas, and also after they've gorged themselves over the Christmas period, they want to lose weight as well. New Year's resolutions. So I think this product's absolutely perfect in terms of it's the right kind of price point that we're targeting there. Less than £300 retail if you're into those kind of retail prices as a suggested price, but £188 delivered as a wholesale price is just incredible. Multifunction. I think it's a fantastic product, and I think there's an opportunity there as well for sellers to consider. We spoke about cross selling and upselling.
Yes, with our other fitness wear like the sports legging, the yogurt, and gym mat.
Yeah, I won't be wearing the leggings on the camera.
But can do that.
But in terms of the protection for the floor, I think it's a credible upsell to make a point of difference. And as the sellers go, you can have something unique on your own platform. So I think we've got a small piece of video that is going to show you an out-of-box experience. Octavian and Irene did this yesterday, just to show how easy it is to use.
Okay.
Amazing.
With the music, do you want to do some jogging now?
Brisk walk.
Great stuff. That really helps bring the product alive as well. I'm going to go back to the presentation now.
Yeah, we're hoping that we're going to get more videos done like this, because I think it's important that we can show the quality of the product, how quickly it is to set up, and how easy it is to use.
Yeah.
Great. A couple of points here just before we go into the next product. So just to reiterate, on the marketplace selling, it's a good point that was sort of raised here as well. When you're sourcing the products in there, if there's any specific items that aren't suitable for eBay or Amazon, there'll be a little bit of a disclaimer there saying that not suitable for there. Currently, children's and electrical products aren't suitable for marketplace selling, but can be sold on your direct storefronts. So I would just have a look at that when you're going back into the product catalog to make sure it's relevant for the category. So I think that's one quick question that sort of came up. The other one is the video is a good one. Is the video available to sellers? And I think this is our first time that actually we've been getting these videos ready and working them through. So I think we'll be looking at how that can be part of the materials to help you guys sell it as well. So it's a really good point, guys.
And from a pricing point of view, we've referenced it on the slide, but we've also got an easy link that sellers will be able to follow to all these products within this presentation, because SaleYee have kindly given us not only a discount or a discounted price on the one product, we've actually got a number of treadmills and a number of other products that are on each of the slides. So as I say, after the product slides, we'll be able to show you the link, and I'm sure we'll make it easy for you guys to find it after the webinar's finished as well.
Perfect. Excellent. And Justin, I think another question from Melissa in terms of duration of products that will remain in stock, especially thinking about New Year. So it's a good point, getting into winter and getting fit for winter. And as obviously these fitness products can be ideal for in that way. So I think, Zoe, that would be a good one for you in terms of stock availability going into 2022.
Yeah, we'll look into it.
Perfect. Okay. Good stuff. Next one, similar product on fitness.
Yeah, similar category, because the category is highly wanted at the moment. It's a trending area for all of us. So, and in terms of fitness at home, I read a blog recently in terms of the size of that market.
Oh yeah, with companies like Peloton spending over $100 million US dollars on advertising, and it is not a surprise. The market, the global market, is now worth more than $10 billion US dollars. Very huge. And COVID, like the social distancing, the remote working, that's already changing our life. And yeah, and also accelerated this spend, but also the products are getting more like the commercial products you can find from your local gym. So
Yeah,
I think that's make our sellers should be more focusing on this type of exercise bike or the similar or the related sports equipment.
well, $100 billion. That's why that product's £1,500 retail. But in terms of this product, it's a key product. It's a good price point again, and once again, there's several different options that are on the site at the moment, all with special prices for the next few weeks. So there's plenty of time to be able to source the product, set it up, and hopefully get some sales through the door. And I think another critical point here is just a reference. Although there's wheels on this product, it is still a heavy product. It's still a 30-kilo product. And it's unbelievable that you can still do this fast and free delivery, even on something that weighs
in the UK
30 kilos, which is absolutely incredible. But yeah, and that's, again, that's the support that we've got at the moment from the SaleYee products and the SaleYee management team. So we've got another video for you just to show the setup, how easy it is and how easy it is. it's credit to Octavian and Irene, who never saw those products before yesterday. In terms of, they got it out the box, they were able to take the instruction guide, the user guide, and actually put that together and start using the product within minutes.
20 minutes. That's what Octavian told me.
I think that again is another benefit in terms of making sure that we've got user guides in the products that are fit for the product.
Absolutely, because I think a lot of our products have been, in terms of price points up until now, have been more the £20 mark, and this is starting to get us into a slightly different category, a lot more range in the slightly higher price point products as well, which means for our sellers it's great, higher margin potential, higher average order value potential as well, but then knowing that reliability of good product quality, ease to assemble, and then the safety from a returns perspective in the background as well, I think are all really, really good points that come in there. And then hopefully being able to package all this great marketing material behind that as well will be super helpful.
Yeah.
Great.
Well, this product is interesting because I don't think I've really seen these kind of pop-up wardrobes before. SaleYee had ranged them on the site, and they're proving very, very popular and very interesting. So I guess that the reason why we've selected it today is because it's so popular as a product for you and now for us.
Yes, definitely. It's a very popular product. Would you like to turn the camera?
I may be able to do this. Bear with.
Our audience can also see it on site after very quick installation. And it just looks like this. Actually, it comes with various colors and size, but we decided to pick this black type because Black Friday is coming soon. And actually, this is also SaleYee's top selling product, a great choice for our dropshippers, our users to dropship it, and up to 80% margin. And so I think it's definitely a very good choice.
I think it's perfect for students, first-time home buyers, renters, and people that just want to put out-of-season clothing up in the loft. There's if you read the specifications of this product, it's actually got dust and waterproof fabric, so it can go into any room in the home, kind of thing. So, and again, I've put a small chart on the slide. I know it's only a small slide, but I think what it shows is it's growing in momentum in terms of seasonally, it's still correct. People are putting their old summer clothes up in the loft or away or in a spare room. And I think for this kind of price and how easy it was for the guys to, again, put together yesterday for the first time that they'd seen the product, I think there's a whole range of products from SaleYee which are all about storage, whether it's shoes or whether it's clothing.
Yeah, the shoe racks and dish racks and a lot of this kind of home organizers. Yeah, they are all very popular all year round.
Okay, cool, excellent. Well, we got another video.
Another video. And just a couple of points. A few questions come through from Dupree here as well, where is it generic or brand? And I think we've specifically chosen these products, a lot of these products, because they're generic and enables you to avoid what we call sometimes the price cannibalization that can happen online, where it's very easy to sort of compare and that price just keeps coming down and down and down. Whereas this one, you can market in your own way, you can have it as an accessory in your own way as part of your suite of products that you're already selling, and position it accordingly. And I think, as you mentioned, storage, hot right now, people working from home, hot right now, and the back to school period that's there as well. So
Mustafa, just 1 second. In terms of, I think it's a valid point as well that from our seller's point of view, the content and the copy and the descriptions that are on each of the products from SaleYee are some of the best that we've seen so far in terms of the amount of copy. So I think you can really make this your own. I think you can put a range together. You can bundle it up with different products within the range. The sellers themselves can determine, how to position these products, whether they're spare room products or whether they're actually used, as a main wardrobe. So I think there's plenty of opportunity, but I love the point that there's so much content and descriptions within these products.
Yeah, and based on that, here's the video.
Let's hear that.
Yeah.
That was super effective. And how much it's taken me to sort of similar products to get going, and that seemed very effortless. Good stuff. Okay, next one.
Right, we got a little bit of fun here. So we know that the sellers on Avasam are very keen on their pets. We can see the search terms every week, and we can see that there's a lot of interest in these kind of products. And we picked one of the fun ones this time around in terms of we knew that we wanted to say some things about pet products. And I guess the market is just growing and growing and growing in the UK.
Wow. Can you believe that the pet care industry is one of the UK's most thriving industries? Also, just in the last Q4, the households spent around 2.2 billion on pets and pet care products. That's amazing. Also, this industry gained a consistent year-on-year growth. That's all about it. And so we have many items on the site, including a dog, cat, house, dog and cat bed, and the and bird feeders, and even the chicken coop. Recently, the searches for winter pet house or the warm pet house started to increase. You know, it's getting colder. And how to keep your little things warm in the winter, I think this would be one of your good options. I'm not sure whether our audience can see this pet house just delivered to the office some days ago, and with our
we found someone that wants to live in there forever.
And with Matt's daughter's little one.
Yeah, not so little anymore.
Yeah, with a roof and the pad inside, that will keep your little pet warm in the winter. So it's a very good choice for you, for the sellers to drop ship it. And remember, it comes with free and fast delivery.
So it does
in the UK.
And I think we're gonna, with the feedback that we're getting at the moment on the site, I think we're going to continue to grow that range of pet products. It's obviously resonating very well for the sellers at the moment. So we're going to look with SaleYee to see what other animals that we can home, as well as chickens and dogs and cats. So watch this space. Keep on looking, because every couple of days and every week we're adding more and more products to the site, so keep an eye out for those.
And the pet category is a lovely category because you can have a core product that's your own that you may be importing or sourcing and pushing through, and then the accessories can sort of help complement that range in a very complementary way. As users are coming to your site or your storefront, and we've got a range of pet products, as you mentioned, that's coming down. This is one of. So I think it's a good opportunity for sure. Yeah. Shall we move on to the video?
Yes,
please.
Super easy.
Piece cake, yeah, and came packaged well, and it will reach your customer in good condition. So, and as I say, there's so many different product areas for pets at the moment. Not only the beds, but we've also got vitamins and supplements on there as well. So it's worth going to the seller site and doing a bit of a search for whether it's by animal or just by pet.
Great. And the last product that we've got today?
Yeah, so Zoe, I'm not going to ask you to make noodles live on a webinar, but I think what we saw from this product before is this is one of Avasam's top-selling products. It's perfect at this time because people want to show off their skills. They want to create that perfect dinner during the festive period. It's a great gift at this price. It's absolutely stunning. And again, the Amazon sales, reach 317 units per month. So there's plenty of opportunity to sell this product. I think we're okay with stocks at the moment, but I'm not going to promise that that's going to remain the same over the next couple of months. I just think it's one of those items where it'll fit an awful lot of different sellers' stores, whether you're into kitchen or just giftware. And I say it's one of those magical products that can change a dinner party, basically. So nice and easy to ship and nice and easy to set up.
Great. And we've got a video to show. I don't think live noodles are making, but we've got a good.
I don't think there was any fresh pasta available, so I think you can see. Where am you? So it's not really blue. We left the film on for hygiene purposes, and I wouldn't endorse cutting photos of the boss up in the office, Octavian. But in terms of what it will do for your dinner parties, I think it's a stunning, and that the history shows that when we do have this product in stock, it absolutely sells through. So it's absolutely one for anyone to source.
Yeah, time could be fixed on the table. Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
And a good point here, just for our viewers, actually, as you're listing the products and working them through, I think you picked this one up, Matt, didn't you? Whereby it comes up as a pasta maker, and it was one of the top-selling items. But I think when it was first listed, it was actually listed as a noodle maker, so it didn't come up in the search. So one to always watch out for as well when you're listing, and how you promote the product and how you sort of update it for yourself.
Yeah, definitely. It'll definitely make a bigger impression, and it's a search term. I think it's a normal thing for as an e-commerce business to look at what relevant search terms come up, whether it's Google AdWords or whether it's even in eBay or Amazon. But in terms of every product we've shown you today, I think what's exciting is that SaleYee have turned around and said, we've got a special price. Those prices differ in terms of when the prices go back up, but they're between the 20th and the 30th of November. But we don't see that as just a one-off thing. We see this being a regular occasion where we get special deals, and we'll keep it as seasonal as possible. But yeah, it's exciting. I think what it shows is a breadth of product today. We could have gone on and we could have shown homewares, kitchenware, gifting, and we'll carry on doing this. We'll carry on promoting these products at the right time for the sellers. Keep an eye out for the emails that come out. SaleYee have had 3 emails over the last couple of weeks. If you've missed those, the products are still available. There's the link on the seller page at the moment at the top of the page on the carousel with SaleYee, and you'll be able to see a lot of their products by just following that link.
Great stuff. No, I think we've sort of got we're calling it our matchmaking initiative internally, whereby we've got access to great products. We're seeing those trends coming through, both from our suppliers and the data and the insight that they've seen based on what they've made the decision on sourcing, because these are huge investments that suppliers are making in terms of making sure that product is coming into the market. They're sitting on that stock. They're taking that risk. They're taking that liability on the stock there as well. So that confidence that these are products that consumers want, that consumers will need, and then they'll be able to sell as well. And our opportunity is really to help you sell them in the best way with those materials. And I think good feedback today on the videos. We're really going to look at how we can best make those available. helping you with the listings there as well. But really, and a big portion of it is price. So being able to get those discounts together with free shipping, so that you can put yourselves in the best position to be able to convert those that traffic and those customers coming to your sites as well. Good stuff. We've been working with our tagging and in our catalog to make it super easy to search. So all of those products that we have here today versus also some of the webinar products, but also some of the what we're calling Avasam top picks, which is good margin, good stock depth, trending products as well. If you go, you can follow this link here as well, but you can also look at going into the platform, filtering the products in that way, and then you can sort of start sourcing and listing pretty much straight away in that way. And then we've got a special, some of you may have seen a special prize draw, a bit of a sweepstake that we're looking to announce for our sellers here as well to make it a little bit more interesting. Matt, do you want to let our audience know what we have in store and how they can win one of these products, great products that we've demonstrated today?
Yeah. So basically, to win two of those products that you saw today, which is the bike and the treadmill, there's a prize draw open to anyone that's selling this through the Avasam platform to participate. Avasam sellers who have watched the webinar on today or any of the repeats must sell and purchase at least one of the products highlighted during the webinar. The purchase must be processed by the 30th of November, and the purchase must be made exclusively through the Avasam site. And then what we'll do is we'll randomly, I think I've put Tejas doesn't know this, but the CEO will be randomly selecting a winner on the first week of December, and then SaleYee will be shipping those two items out. So £500 worth of product for just selling one of those products today. And bear in mind, some of those products are just over £10. I think, the challenge is there. So go out there, try and sell as many of those products as possible. And then if we see this as successful, we'll obviously roll it out as a monthly thing and try and do this, these kind of price draws more often. But yeah, exciting times. But we're doing all kinds of new things today in terms of the videos. And once again, thank you very much to Octavian and Irene for sorting those out this week. It's exciting times, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah.
I think the prize was great because it helps you get behind the products. I think there is one view whereby you can list as many items as possible, and having maximizing the number of SKUs that you've got. But there's also certain sellers that like to keep it more contained, focused on key areas, and promote that through to their base as well. And I think here, really understanding the product, seeing how it works, seeing those features, and being able to promote them to your base really helps as well. And if you've got the opportunity to win one of them as well, then you're going to be able to try it and test it out for yourself. So I think it's a great opportunity. Another one that we've got as well, some of our sellers may have seen last week, we for new sellers that are coming on board, we're trying to make it super easy for you to get through to your first 50 orders. So we've launched an incentive whereby for your first 50, once you get to 50 orders in your first 50 days, we'll be offering £50 Avasam credit back to those sellers into their base. So I think that's something also then do look out for. It's in some of the promotional material as well as when you log into the platform as well. So if you are a new seller, it's one of the best times to start selling because there's some good support to help you get going and break through those sort of initial 50 orders.
Amazing.
Good stuff. A little bit about how to navigate products across the catalog. Matt, I think you did mention there how we're making it super easy there. We'll cover a couple of slides there, I think, to show how our audience can get.
Yeah, I think the key one there is the main headline promotion. So we've made it really easy to talk about the main stories that are happening at the moment. So at the moment, there's Get Fit for Winter, which is not just about fitness product, but also well-being, vitamins and supplements. There's Get Set for Christmas is still running, obviously. We have Black Friday discount. So every single one of those products within that banner has got up to 30% off discounts. So that's well worth looking at. And then pick of the week. So a reason to come back every single week is to look at the pick of the week. So we're trying going forward. We want those to be really exciting deals, and I'm currently talking to all suppliers about what that means in terms of pick of the week. They will be exclusive deals that will be shown for a week, but the deal will be available for the 4 weeks or 3 weeks after that first week. So keep coming back to the site because we're changing things all the time. We're keeping it seasonal. We're bringing suppliers on all the time. So yeah, please, this is what we're trying to do to make it easier for sellers. Like you said before, Mustafa, in terms of we're putting these into nice little buckets for sellers to try and match their categories with the products we're selling through.
Good stuff. Excellent. And then, yeah, keep in touch with the emails. They're always coming through. We're always updating them through. And this is sort of the calendar of events up and coming. So, yeah, exciting. I think, as Melissa's mentioned here as well, exciting couple of months coming through. So do keep logging back in. There's only so much we can send out in emails and WhatsApp messages as well. I think best thing is to log into the platform every day. There's always new products coming on board, always new messaging. So I think staying current in that, maybe as part of your daily routine, logging in the morning, seeing what's new to be able to source those products in there might be a great way to keep current with those trends, to not miss a product coming through. Perfect. We have this is sort of the contact details. If you need it, the presentation is going to be shared. I'm going to come out of presentation mode now because we've got a few polls that we wanted to run. And also, if there's any questions, feel free to put them in the chat window. Our team may respond back to you if there's quick questions that they may be able to come through. But you can also, if it's a more platform-related one, you can get in touch with the customer service team and they'll be more than happy to help there. So I am now going to move over to our polls. Okay. So... all right, so the first question we've got for our audience is on price. And this was quite an interesting one because we've had such a big range of price products here to display. And one of the things we're interested in is, what do you like to sell more of? Is it more lower range, £20 items, less than £20 items, £20 to £50 items, or in the range of £50 to £100? This helps us as we're looking for sourcing new supplies and new products onto our platform. So I'm going to start the poll. Unfortunately, I don't think you'll be able to see the results, but I'll give you an idea of how those results come through. So I think if you can just show which area you currently source for, that would be quite helpful. We're seeing a lot of traffic on 20 to 50. Oh, it's going between 20 to 50 and 50 to 100 at the moment. It's a bit even between the two.
I think at the moment it'd be twisted towards gifting. Yeah. So I think it's a seasonal effect at the moment in terms of the right kind of price point to get as many gifting items on there. And again, on the seller page, we've split down gifts for him, gifts for her, gifts for pets even are on there, and I think we've got toys on the main banner as well. So I know the government keeps on talking about no toys available, but we've got a selection of puzzles and toys available as we speak at the moment.
Great. No, I think the results have come through. It's 63%, 20 to £50, which is really interesting. So I think that higher bracket's definitely coming through. And as you say, Matt, I think that feeds into the gifting period of time as well. And we do have 30% at £50 to £100. So I think sellers are getting braver on going for the higher, as there's more credible sourcing solutions and reliable product there as well to be able to source at a higher ticket items. Okay. Our next question. Let's see, reset the poll. Is shipping, and we've talked about a lot of free shipping today.
Talking about free shipping.
What specific question it is?
And our question here is: do you prefer shipping to be included? Doesn't matter, or not sure? And I think we all know.
I think everyone loves free shipping.
I think they do now.
Yeah, I think 100% prefer shipping. But there's a few coming through that doesn't matter. Maybe I think if you're looking at basket purchases and other items coming through.
I think the other thing is it's not just about free shipping, it's about the service. So, what the sellers are interested in is it's actually a quality service as well.
Reliable delivery.
Yeah, and I've got to say, I placed a couple of orders a number of weeks ago, and let alone 3 to 5 days, it actually got delivered within 2 days. So, the team at SaleYee are prepped to be able to dispatch goods efficiently. So it's free and fast, isn't it?
Yes, fast is very important, and also the checking is also very important.
Yeah.
To check from the outbound until all the way to the final delivery.
Yeah,
that's more and more users wish.
I think we've proven with some of the products we brought into the office here in terms of their large products. You know, we've mentioned about the bike, 30 kilos, the treadmill. They all came without any damage whatsoever. So I think
that's good. Yeah, and also including the black Christmas tree behind us also comes from our UK warehouse.
Yeah. And 80% of our audience would prefer shipping to be included, and I know that's a big driver there, Matt, and that's a good sort of data point to be able to go back to suppliers with as well. Next question is on any particular categories, and I think this will help inform Zoe to go back from a BD business development perspective back in terms of sourcing categories. So we've got here any new categories that you haven't seen, such as ladies fashion, live plants, technology, hobbies, or other. So it's just spiked there at hobbies. I think that's a really interesting one, I think, as well. Where I think that's an area where we're definitely, I think with the SaleYee partnership, we've got a lot more products on, and an area we can definitely carve out as a category in itself. There's a lot within home and garden in itself, and we're looking to split that out further and make it easier for you to be able to search.
I think we need the next webinar to introduce more other categories.
I think we need to try and find some people that can play musical instruments.
Oh yeah, we are selling a large range of musical instruments, guitars and violin. Yeah, they are all very popular.
Fantastic. Well, we've got ladies. They all come through at about 20%. So ladies fashion, live plants, hobbies. So all I think good interest there. A lot more interest in technology. So 40% in technology. So I think that, and we have some, I think, hopefully good news in the next couple of months on onboarding tech suppliers. Okay, our last question that we've got before we move to the chat window is on brand and the importance of brands. I think that's a good discussion today because we've featured a lot more generic brands. Previously, we've had more branded products coming through to make it again easier to sell and be able to make that product your own. So you can have a look at what's more important to you, the brand, the price, or products that are exclusively available on Avasam. There's results coming through there. Price, I think, is still very, very, very big driver here. So I think a little bit of exclusivity. People want to remain unique. So, and I think that's where we're working that with our suppliers even more. And if it's not the product, then it can be even in terms of bundling or on how that product is presented to your customer base as well, makes it a bit more unique. Great. So yeah, price is a big driver. So Matt, got to keep those discussions going.
I'll get the bat ready.
Any closing points, Matt, Zoe?
Well, I think it shows this is just the beginning. We've only been trading together for a number of weeks now, and already we can see some of the top selling products on the platform are SaleYee products. So we know we've got a good partner here. We know we've got the right products coming through. If any of the sellers have any suggestions in terms of some of the products that we're missing, then we can pass that across, and we can work together and build bigger and better ranges going forward. So I want to thank Zoe and the team as well over in China, because I'm sure that they'll be watching afterwards. So thank you very much, everyone that's been involved in terms of organising the samples and coming up with the discounts. So take advantage of that pricing over the next couple of weeks and few weeks. And thank you very much for your time today. It's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much again for the invitation, and we are so glad and would like to bring more good high quality products to Avasam users and to
That's a great, because Rich just asked the question there, Zoe, in terms of how many more products are we expecting SaleYee to bring onto Avasam. So I think that's a great lead in there that we're constantly developing. We're reading that every week in terms of bringing more products in. So what I would encourage the audience to do is keep logging in every day, have a look what's new, search. We're making it even easier every day to make the catalog more searchable and easier to be able to search them through as well, but also with our promotions coming in. So I'd like to thank you, Zoe, once again for attending us, being a guest visitor in the office and launching this partnership with such enthusiasm and energy. And and just the great support that you've done on the products and how we can sort of help our seller base. And Matt, thank you as once forever, you know, for keeping those prices coming and those discounts coming.
We'll come back next month.
Next one. Yep. I'm not sure if we'll have one in December, because I think everybody will be busy up until mid-December getting these products out. But I think we're going to kick January off with some really exciting new deals and new announcements with some of our other partners also.
Amazing.
Great stuff. The video will be shared, as I mentioned. Don't forget the competition. So start listing those products straight away. And then if you do need to reference back anything, then we'll be sending that out probably hopefully on Friday. And do reach out to the team if you need anything. Thanks very much, guys.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.